Okay, our next speaker just spent a month in the Hawaiian Islands. You already met the queen of the Hawaiian Islands, Shireen Duncan. Well, now help me welcome to the stage Mr. Chris Okamura. Give him a hand. Did not want to get on the plane to come back. He did not. You've been watching him on Facebook. All right, brother.
I did not want to come back. And for you, I would do anything. And I did. And I delayed and delayed and delayed. First off, I just want to say this. Every time I speak in this group, it gets bigger. I don't know if it's the room's smaller or the people get more, but this room is getting bigger. And that saying is, every time you look back, this room will never be the same size again. It's true. I've been blessed and humbled to speak at these several times. And every time the group gets bigger. So first off, thank you so much, Brent. I know Brent and James and Rob, we're giving you guys a high five, but I'm actually, Brent's like we're little driving buddies. Every Wednesday we drive to the Bay Area and visit our teams, so we get to collaborate and hang out. And he's almost killed me a few times because he drives and texts constantly, so I started driving. But it's true. You're welcome, Kathy. But anyways, to be able to hang out with that man on a weekly basis is amazing, first off. So thank you so much. My biggest challenge, honestly, is one, I'm a Gemini. So everybody knows Geminis? There's two in my head right now. So I'm having multiple conversations right now in my head. Two, I have ADHD and whatever the other thing is called. So I tried to figure out what I want to talk about. And there's so many valid nuggets that everybody's spoken on the last couple of days, right? Some amazing stuff. But what I want to talk about is a little bit my story. I've been in the business for 20 years, and I had my own mortgage company. I did everybody else. We rode the wave. 2007, I lost everything, like most people in this room. But when I came back to reality, I realized that I don't want to do another loan ever again, and I want to do straight real estate. So I did real estate from that point forward. I was recruited by Keller Williams, too. There's a lot of retired team leaders in this room, yeah? So we know the pains that come with that. I lasted 3.5 years doing that, which the life expectancy is 18 months, but a lot of happy hours fixed that. So I was managed to get through that motive, and then at the end, I didn't learn my lesson well because I got conned into buying into another franchise, an Intero one, Berkshire Hathaway. So I went into that and thought I'd give it 6 months. If it didn't work out in 6 months, I was done. 6 months didn't work out. Luckily, friends with Brent. Brent calls me up and tells me about this amazing opportunity. He moved from Keller Williams into this model called EXP. I saw it, and in 2 seconds, my head exploded, like the dust in that commercial, literally, because I have nothing up here. I really don't. But it exploded, and I was instantly in. One of the things you keep hearing up here over and over and over again, it's about relationships, right? Our business is based off relationships. I will say in one instance, and one instance only, stalking worked in my favor. And it did. This is the only time I say you guys to do it. And I stalked Shireen, my unicorn, love you to death. We talk to each other every day, basically, and we tell each other how much we've changed our lives. And really, she has, and I've changed hers in both ways. But it really is, honestly, getting in touch with just the right person. You have no idea who you're talking to or who they could turn out to be. That one person. So yes, it's like we all want to get excited and go out there and talk to the whole world. But if you just talk to your sphere of influence or learned how to stalk really well, you can get somewhere. And I did, and God blessed her heart because, yes, I've been able to expand. I have 240 agents in 20 states at this point, and we have almost about 100 alone on the Hawaiian Islands and growing. The opportunity is unlimited here. So, and then you grow more relationships. I have the Santa Cruz guys back there who are amazing as well. I'm grateful to be in business with them. I mean, who gets to have an ex-GQ model in your business? Paul, I actually Googled you, by the way. Yes, it's amazing, these relationships you create. So at this point in my journey, I've really have come to the point where I've actually got time and money to be on my side. I think that's the battle that everyone has their entire life, how to get time and money to play equally and fair in the same room. Most of us chase it their whole entire life. And if you're chasing it, usually one or the other is sacrificed. Yeah? If you work real hard, you have no time. You've heard it over and over again on this stage, right? Or if you don't have time, you don't have any money. And it sucks having neither one. I have, for once in my life, had a chance. And that's why, yes, I didn't want to come home. I was in Hawaii, and it was supposed to be a short trip, but it just kept getting extended. And now I just don't want to leave. Thankfully, my son, my youngest son, he was spent a whole month in Thailand, so I didn't have to be home to actually take care of him. So at that point, I had absolutely no responsibilities. I don't even have a dog or a goldfish. I don't have nothing, and I like it that way. So I've done my time with all that, and now I'm at the point in my life where I actually get to live that, and I did it because of EXP. EXP has given me this chance that, honestly, everybody sitting in this room, first off, you guys should be very grateful and thank yourself, pat yourself on the shoulder for showing up, buying a ticket, and coming out to this event because you guys are the ones who want to make a change in your life. So be grateful for that and be excited. The other part is everybody in this room, Rob said it yesterday, each and every one of you have the equal opportunity to be just like him. Nobody in this room does not have the ability or the power, the mindset, the drive. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here today. So be grateful for that. That's what I'm grateful for. I look at Brent every day. He calls me, holds me accountable, because for the first 6 months, I'll be completely transparent, I did absolutely nothing with this business. And I did it every day for 3 years. I recruited like my life depended on it, because you know what? It did. If I didn't recruit 7 to 10 people a month, y'all know, right, team leaders? You lost your job. So it was more survival for me. And it was push to do something, which I got completely burned out. The double-edged sword of this is that now that I'm in this model, it's not where I'm detrimentally going to lose my career, my job, if I don't go recruit 10 people a month. So yes, I've gotten kind of lazy. I'll be only honest. I love being transparent. Now, it's become kind of my worst enemy. I have 2 sides to me. I'm Hawaiian and Japanese. Go figure. And a Gemini. It's a bad mix. Half the time, I'm sitting at home saying, what's up, brother? Let's go surf. Who cares what time it is? Take the watch off. Screw it. I'll see you when I see you. The other part's the Japanese guy. Get to work. Sleep at work. Don't go home. So I'm either amped up on coffee or taking something to put me down. So the reality is I have battles just like everybody else in this room. Don't be dismayed by that. We're all human. We all have challenges. I have drunk monkeys, and they might be drunk all the time. In fact, his name's Curtis. But the reality is we can get through this. Get out of your own way and don't get into that rut. So I'm finding myself this year, my goal is going to be the Club 100. And I got several people who are involved in it. I only have 15 personals. 15. I know, right? I'm being honest here. I did it for a living, and I recruited 10 people a month at Keller Williams, and I have 15. But I've gotten to the point where I've gotten too comfortable because I really have a life now where I'm semi-retired at 47. I know. Okay, 25. Asians hold their age well. But the reality is this. How many people can say that? Not too many. So I'm blessed. Thank you, God. Because in 2007, I lost everything I had and went completely bankrupt. I was selling my toys for $50 just to put money in the gas tank. No lie. I was broke as a joke. Broke and owed money to who? IRS. Yeah, y'all know that name, IRS. So it has been a constant battle for me, and I prayed to God one thing: give me one more chance to do it right, and I swear I will do it right. I'll be responsible and not go to Vegas and spend $10,000 in a VIP booth. I swear I won't. This is my chance. And Brent gave me the opportunity. So yes, now is the time for you guys to collaborate, come together. And one of the things I love about this, everybody on this stage has an amazing story. Do you agree? An amazing story. Brent's right. It doesn't matter if you have 5,000, 2,000, 200, 100. They have an amazing story to back up those numbers. And that's real. That's real. And that is what happens when you come here. You get into a room of 400 people and hear their life story. We all got them. I mean, I could sit down with you for an hour and tell you about mine. It's horrible. My parents were as good as 2x4 posts. I could have got a splinter. The reality is you become what you become because life's about choices. You make the choice or you become a victim. Which one do you want to be? I chose not to be a victim because I feel like somewhere deep inside, I have something better for myself. And honestly, to God, I should be gone twice now, but somebody upstairs wants me here for a while longer. And I appreciate that. So thank you. I appreciate the prayer thing that the other couple brought up here about because that's amazing. I do something similar every day. I pray to God, first off, same thing. Thank you for another day, being alive. But secondly, I said another prayer that somebody had mentioned a few stories back about God, bring someone into my life today that needs my help. And it's somebody that you love and care about. And I swear, things have changed for me. People have come into my life, and you know what's funny? It's kind of a double-edged sword, because sometimes I get this phone call, hey, Chris, can I come and stay at your house for a little bit? Ah, shit. Yeah, fudge. All right. And I forget, I prayed for that, didn't I? I prayed for somebody to come to me. So I have to do it. It's the right thing to do. So all in all, I just want to say this. This journey has been absolutely amazing. I'm completely grateful and thankful and blessed to be on this stage and actually have a chance to speak these last few times at this event, because every time I look at your guys' faces, it's become such a better blessing every time. And you know what? I am starting, which we already did, Nicole and Allison, we're going to do the accountability group again. I know, I've fallen off that chair, but I will get back on it. So I have 85 more families to bless or people's lives to change this year, okay? So every Thursday, those who want to do it, we do an accountability group on Zoom, and you could be anywhere in the country. We hang out on there, and we talk about resources, wins, losses, things we're doing right, things we're doing wrong. These guys are amazing on it. I love it. The energy's great on there because you get to collaborate, mastermind, and number one, kick each other in the butt, because I constantly did be kicked in the butt. I am finding myself to get out of the Hawaiian mode. So help me get out of the Hawaiian mode and get into the Japanese mode. So every morning I'm eating cereal with chopsticks forever, because that's the only way to go. No more Matsubi rolls. That's it. I actually have to, and I got to get away from the tan. I'm getting a little too dark. Just putting that out there. So anyways, nuggets and takeaways. I think I'm out of time, yeah. So that's going to be my nugget and takeaway. I appreciate everybody here. Please believe in yourself and things will come into play. I promise you.